Everybody, good morning, everybody. How are you? I'm back today, and I'm glad you are too for another story time magic. You ready? Story time magic. One, two, three. Come sit down and read along with me. I am Miss Sheila, and I'm here from Ready Readers, and I'm here to share two more books with you today about the magic of books. We don't call this story time magic for nothing. Books are the most magical things out there, I think. That's why I love them so much. Just think about it. Books let you travel to new places. They let you meet people and animals that you've never seen before. They let you go backwards or forwards in time, right? You can read stories about how life was in the olden days or imagine what will be like in the future. They introduce us to our favorite characters. Who were some of your favorite characters? I like Curious George, and I like the little critters, and I like Olivia. So many good Winnie the Pooh. All those good characters from books, right? Who are your favorite characters? They take us on wild adventures. Remember when we read Where the Wild Things Are? And we got to have a wild rumpus with Max and all those wild animals, wild creatures. And books can help us learn new things. Remember, we've talked about fiction and nonfiction books. If you remember, fiction are the ones that are completely made up out of the author and illustrator's imaginations. And nonfiction books are books that kind of have some science and learning in them. They can be surrounded by a story, but they are mostly all about real stuff, right? So even the fiction books, though, you can learn stuff with, right? It's always nice to be able to learn something new when you read a book. Let's see who's here with me today. I see, I see lots of boys at the McDonald house. Hi, Rocket. Hi, Jet. Hi, Tyson. Hi, Barry. Lots of boys there. I only have 3 boys. So good luck there with those 4 boys. That can be a lot. But hi, boys. I'm glad you're here with me today. Rosalind is here. Hi, Rosalind. How are you? Rosalind Bomarito. Quinn is here. Quinn Branham is here and excited. I am so glad. I'm always excited when I get to read with you. So, another thing I love about books is that you can take them with you anywhere you go. You can read books inside, you can read them outside, you can read them in the car if you're on a long car trip. There are so many different ways and places to enjoy books. And the best thing of all is that books give you some time and space to just settle in and take some time for yourself. You may want to share them with somebody else, someone you love. But even if the people that love you around there are busy, you can still have an adventure with your imagination in a book, because books are better than any other toy because you get to imagine everything that's going on and use your imagination. Sometimes I like to use my imagination and a story to inspire me to create things. And I will share with you a little bit later something I created that was inspired by our first book. But before we get to our first book, let's ask our question of the day. I just told you some of the things I love about books, about time travel or about going to places I've never been in real life or having adventures or learning new things. What do you love most about books and stories and reading? Is it that special time that you spend with somebody that you love reading with you, snuggled up on laps? Is it that special time before bed? Do you have a nighttime ritual or a routine where you read before you go to sleep? That's always so fun, and I love it. It's such a nice, quiet way to end the day, snuggled up with somebody you love, reading a story. So ask your grown-up to type in your answer. What do you love most about books and stories and reading? So now it's time to get to our first book. And you know how we get ready. I forgot this the other day. Glad I remembered it today. Get ready to read. Put on your thinking caps. Open up your listening ears. Open up your watching eyes. Turn on your imagination and get ready to enjoy a story. The first book we're going to read today is called There's a Dragon in Your Book. Oh my goodness. Does he look like a big scary dragon? I don't think so. Look at what we see here. It looks like a broken eggshell. Do you think maybe this is a baby dragon that just was born? I don't know. Should we open the book and read it and see? Let's do. There's a Dragon in Your Book. The author is Tom Fletcher. These wonderful, beautiful, colorful pictures were created by Greg Abbott. He's the illustrator. And here we go. I see lots of polka dots and spots. Polka dots and spots. There's a dragon in your book. And look, there's a purple polka dot spotted egg. And I see a little crack in it. What do you think is happening to this egg? Is there something inside that's trying to hatch? Does it look like a chicken egg? What kind of egg do you think it is? Maybe it's a dragon egg. Let's see. Oh, look, there's an egg in your book. It looks ready to hatch. Whatever you do, don't turn the page. Oh, okay, we better stop. It said don't turn the page. You want me to turn the page? But it said don't turn the page. All right. Let's see. Whatever you do, don't turn the page. Are you sure you think it's a good idea for me to turn the page? Okay, let's try it and see. I can't believe you did that. The egg hatched and now there's a dragon in your book. Don't be scared. It's a baby dragon. Go ahead and tickle her little nose. Reach up. Can you reach up and tickle her nose? Tickle, 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 tickle. Let's see what happens when we tickle her nose. Achoo! Oh my goodness. That tickling made her sneeze. And when she sneezed, what happened? Some fire. She blew out sneezy fire. Can you do that? I can't do that. That's the magic of books. Oops. The dragon accidentally sneezed a fire in your book. We need to put it out quickly. Help dragon blow out the fire. Hurry, hurry, everybody come up as close as you can and blow out the fire. We're going to give 5 big blows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Blow out the fire and turn the page. Oh no! You didn't blow out the fire. You blew more fire. Oh my goodness. We need to cover those flames by turning the page, and that will help us put out the fire. Look, we did 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have to turn the page and get rid of that fire. Are you ready? Oh, thank goodness that worked. Well, actually, it didn't work. The holes are getting bigger. Don't get too close. If only we could think of a way to put out the fire. How can we put out the fire? That's it. Let's use your imagination to put out the fire. It's my favorite way of doing everything. Imagine a great big water balloon right in the middle of the next page. Can you do it? Remember, we turned on our imaginations. Imagine it, imagine it. Imagine a big water balloon. Make sure it's full and ready to pop. When I turn the page, you're going to clap your hands and we're going to all say, pop. Are you ready? Pop! Perfect. Here we go. Use your finger to pop the balloon. All right, I'm going to count to 5, and when I touch the balloon, we're going to pop it, all right? Clap your hands when I say 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop! Let's see what happens. Wow, you guys are good. Splash! Oh no, it's carrying the little dragon away on a big wave of water balloon water. Hooray, you put out the fire. Give the dragon a high five. Boop, air high five. You have a great imagination, and dragon must be a little hungry now. Remember, dragon was just born. Why don't you use your imagination again and think up a yummy treat for her? Would you like that? Oh, you know what I love? I love ice cream. Do you like ice cream? Let's see if that dragon with her hot, fiery mouth would like some ice cream. How about a triple scoop? That's 1, 2, 3 scoops of ice cream. Ice cold chocolate and strawberry and ice cream with sprinkles. Yay, look, 1, 2, 3. She likes double chocolate and strawberry and lots of rainbow sprinkles because as far as I'm concerned, rainbow sprinkles just make life much better anytime. Ice cream with sprinkles. Wow, that looks delicious. Do you think she likes the ice cream? Look at her face. Is she smiling? Are her eyes big and round? Is she happy? I think she's saying, yippee! I love ice cream with sprinkles. Yum! Uh-oh. Look at her face now. Looks like she ate up all that ice cream. That was a very big ice cream cone for such a little dragon. Do you think maybe her tummy is feeling not so good now? Well, dragon must be tired after all that adventure. I think it's time for her to fly home. See her wings? She's got 1, 2 wings. She's got 2 little horns and 2 little ears, 2 little hands and 2 little feet, and a tail with triangles. I love those triangle scales. I think she's very full and she's very tired. It's time for her to fly home. She is probably very full, so she's going to need some help taking off. Remember, she's never flown before, right? This is her very first time flying. Do you think we might have to encourage her? Say some things to make her believe she can fly? I believe in you, dragon. Do you believe? Clap your hands if you believe. Flap the book up and down like giant dragon wings. I'll tell you where. I will flap the book, but I need you to flap your arms. Okay? Flap your arms like you're flying. And while you're doing it, say, you can do it, dragon. You can do it. Start flapping. Here we go. Flap, flap. Flap, flap, flap. Flap, flap, flap. Flap, flap, flap. Oh, she's getting better. She's almost ready. Keep flapping. Say, you can do it, dragon. You can do it. Look, you helped her. You helped her fly. There she goes. Goodbye, dragon. Wave goodbye and turn the... Oh, hold on a second. What's this? Oh, look. More eggs. Uh-oh. I see cracks in some of those eggs. Whatever you do, don't turn the page. Should we turn the page? Remember at the beginning they told us not to turn the page, but we kind of did. And we kind of had this adventure. Do we think we should turn it again? Or do you think we should stop now while we're all safe? Turn the page? Really? Should we? Let me see. Oh, I don't think we should turn the page. I don't. You don't know what's on the next page. And it says, don't turn the page. Do you think we should? Do you think we should? Do you want to see what's there? Sometimes curiosity can get the best of you. We're turning the page. What do you think will be there? We see lots of dragon eggs with lots of cracks. Oh, look. Look at all those hatching baby dragons. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Do you think they'll all be able to fly? I see wings. I see tails. I see ears. I see little tiny horns. Uh-oh, I think it's time to close the book very carefully. Can you help me say bye-bye, baby dragons? Bye-bye, baby dragons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I see a little tail over here. 7 baby dragons have hatched so far, and more will be coming. I like this book because I love dragons and I love imagination and all that good stuff. The one part about this book that makes me a little worried is the fire. But you know what? I made something to go with this book, and I think you might like it. Does that look like a dragon? Yeah, I made this morning because I couldn't find a song about dragons besides Puff the Magic Dragon. We're going to sing that another day. So this one is a dragon, a fire-breathing dragon that I made using a toilet paper tube. Now, I covered it in green tissue paper. And then I made some eyes. If you look really closely, you can see these are beads from my bead collection that look like hearts because I love dragons. These, I made his nostrils. Nostrils are those things in your nose that let you breathe. I made his nostrils out of one of those fancy schmancy hair rubber bands that have the really fun rainbow balls on them. I just cut it apart and used it for this because I think it looks very lovely as dragon nostrils, don't you? And then I took some tissue paper and I cut it in little streamers and I glued it on, and watch. That's what it looks like on the back. I'm going to put my mouth right here and I'm going to blow. Uh-oh, Miss Sheila's a dragon. And I'm going to breathe fire. Isn't that fun? Do you think you could make that at home? If you didn't have red and orange tissue paper, could you just use regular paper? Yeah. Could you color some paper towels or some toilet paper? Yeah, you could. And if you don't have those fancy schmancy hair bands, could you find something else to be nostrils? Yeah, you could. You could make your very own fire-breathing dragon at home. And if you do, I would love to see a picture of you holding it and using it. You can come back here to our Facebook page and you can upload a picture in the comment section. I would love to see pictures of you reading together and pretending to be dragons together and really just doing anything, because you get to see me all the time, but I don't get to see you. So I would love to see your pictures. Have your grown-up upload them to our Facebook page if you want. Anyway, happy fire-breathing dragon. Now that also reminds me of a fun song that I love to sing. It's about fire, but it's not about breathing fire. It's about putting out fires. And it's called Hurry, Hurry, Drive the Fire Truck. And if you want, you might have been standing up already because you were helping me flap your wings and stuff. This is a song that we can sing. You can be sitting down or you could be standing up and moving around the room, whatever you feel like doing. Okay, I'm going to sit down because if I stand up, then the camera doesn't see everything and it's kind of crazy. So I will start singing it and I bet you can follow along with me. And I am going to use some hand motions and stuff. You can do that too. So the song goes like this. Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. And then we're going to pretend to ring the bell. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. We're going to drive the fire truck to the fire. You ready? Okay. And now we're going to, we have to go around a corner while we're driving. Hurry, hurry, turn the corner. hurry, hurry, turn the corner. Hurry, hurry, turn the corner. Ding, 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 ding. We're there now. Stop. Put on the brakes. Get the ladder off the truck and put the ladder up on the building. And we're going to climb the ladder. Are you ready? Hurry, hurry, climb the ladder. Hurry, hurry, climb the ladder. Hurry, hurry, climb the ladder. Ding, 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 ding. Very good. Now we're up there and we're going to do what? We're going to squirt the water, of course. That's why we're here, right? To put out the fire. So here we go. Get your hoses ready. Get your hoses ready. Hurry, hurry, squirt the water. Hurry, hurry, squirt the water. Hurry, hurry, squirt the water. Ding, 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 ding. You did it. You put out the fire. Now we have to drive back to the firehouse. But we're very tired. Remember how the dragon was so tired after she ate all that ice cream and then she was going to learn to fly? We're going to go slowly now back to the firehouse. You ready? Slowly, slowly back to the station. Slowly, slowly back to the station. Slowly, slowly back to the station. Ding, 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 ding. Good job, you guys. I really like the way you sang that with me. And that's just another fun imagination song. You could make yourself a fire hat, or you could wear another hat and pretend it's a fire hat, and you can play that inside, you can play that outside. You could, on a nice day, get the hose out and pretend to be a fire person. Wouldn't that be fun? All right, the next book that we're going to read is kind of, maybe your adults might enjoy this one too. What I like about it is it takes us on a journey and we meet lots of different characters, and every character has a favorite book. And every favorite book leads to the next step in the journey. And then it all comes right around to the beginning again. I love it when things have a nice, happy ending. We're going to meet lots of interesting characters in this book. It's called Charlie Cook's Favorite Book. And the author is Julia Donaldson. Now, Julia Donaldson, you might know from other books like The Gruffalo, which we'll be reading another day. And one of my very, very, very favorite books is a Halloween book called Room on the Broom. It's not actually just for Halloween, but it has a witch in it, so people think it's just for Halloween, but whatever. Anyway, Julia Donaldson is one of my favorite authors because she loves to write in rhyme. And I love rhyming words because it lets me help predict what the word is going to be at the end. The rhyming word. I love predicting. That's a science thing, you know, predicting. So here we go. Charlie Cook's Favorite Book by Julia Donaldson. And Axel Scheffler, who is the illustrator of this book, is also the illustrator of several other of Julia Donaldson's books. So Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler are a really good, imaginative book-making team. Thank you, Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler. Here we go. Charlie Cook's Favorite Book. Uh-oh. Who's that guy? Look, he's wearing a mask. And not the kind of mask we see people wearing nowadays that covers their nose and their mouth. This guy's wearing a mask that covers his eyes. I think he's a bandit. Oh, my goodness. And look, it looks like he's stealing things. Oh, my goodness. Do you think we're going to meet him in this story? I don't know. Let's see. Look at all these wonderful books. Here's Two Knights in Shining Armor. Here's a book called Shiver Me Timbers about a pirate. Ooh, I love pirates. Here's a book of fairy tales. Do you know any fairy tales? Like Sleeping Beauty or Goldilocks or Little Red Riding Hood. Those are all good fairy tales. This is called the Barrow Annual. Joust Joking. Those are jokes for knights in shining armor. Here's a book about real stories about birds. That sounds like a nonfiction book, right? Here's one called A Country Childhood. This one's called Tales for Jails. Oh, what's a jail? A jail is where the bad guys go if they're stealing things, like that guy we saw earlier. I wonder if he's going to come back. Let's see. My First Encyclopedia. Do you know what an encyclopedia is? It's a very big book because it's filled with information about almost everything there is to learn about. It's a very exciting book to have. And this last book is called Out of This World, a collection of ghost stories. Do you think those are scary? I don't really believe in ghosts, but sometimes it's fun to tell scary stories. And look, this must be Charlie Cook because it's called Charlie Cook's Favorite Book. I see some aliens from outer space up there. Oh, and look, here's Charlie. Charlie's at home reading. Looks like he's got his very own comfy chair. He has his craft supplies. It looks like he was drawing some pictures. He has some guys down here that he plays with, some dolls. This one is a space guy. This one is a knight in shining armor. And look, he's got some fruit. This looks like a very comfy place to read, doesn't it? And look, his mom is in there washing dishes. Maybe she's making dinner. I like how he has books that he can read and keep himself occupied while his mom is busy. Once upon a time, there was a boy called Charlie Cook who curled up in a cozy chair to read his favorite book about a leaky pirate ship that very nearly sank and a pirate chief who got the blame and had to walk the plank. The chief swam to an island and went digging with his hook. At last he found a treasure chest, and in it was a book. What a great treasure. That book was about a girl called Goldilocks and 3 indignant bears who cried, "Who's had our porridge? Who's been sitting in our chairs?" They went into the bedroom and Baby Bear said, "Look, she's in my bed, and what is more, she's got my favorite book." In this story, Goldilocks isn't sleeping. She's in the Baby Bear's bed reading. That's what I would do too. I wonder what Baby Bear's favorite book is about. Should we turn the page and see? Baby Bear's book is about Percy Pilkington, a bold and fearless knight who told the dragon, "Wait, I'm not quite ready for a fight. You must hear this one first." And then his armor clanked and shook as he read aloud a joke he'd found inside his favorite book. So his book, the knight's favorite book, is a joke book. And look, does the dragon want to fight anymore? No, the dragon is laughing along, telling stories and laughing with the knight. The knight's favorite book is about Rowena Redalot, a very well-read frog who jumped upon a lily pad and jumped upon a log, then jumped into the library that stood beside the brook and went, "Read it, read it, read it," as she jumped upon a book. Let's see, there's the book she's jumping on. What do you think that book is about? Let's see. That book was about an oak tree full of birds. Each bird had built a nest, and they had a competition to decide which nest was best. They chose an owl to judge it, and the winner was a rook, whose nest was lined with pages from his very favorite book. What do you think the bird's favorite book is? It's about a girl who saw a flying saucer in the sky. Some small green men were in it, and they waved as they flew by. She tugged her mother's sleeve and said, "Look, Mom, what I've just seen." But Mom said, "Hush, I'm trying to read my favorite magazine." Is a magazine the same thing as a book? Well, not exactly, but you can read it. So her mom likes to read a magazine, and the magazine has a story about a wicked jewel thief who stole the king's best crown, but then got stuck behind some sheep, which slowed his car right down. The king got on the phone, and soon the cops had caught the crook and flung him into jail, where he read his favorite book. What do you think his favorite book is about? It's about a greedy crocodile who got fed up with fish and went on land to try to find some other kind of dish. He went into a bookshop, and there he grew even greedier while reading on page 90 of a large encyclopedia. Well, that's a way to get a rhyming word with encyclopedia, isn't it? What he was reading encyclopedia was about the biggest birthday cake the world had ever seen. A team of royal cake makers had made it for the queen. That's a pretty giant birthday cake, isn't it? The cake was so delicious that a famous spaceman took a slice of it to Jupiter, and he also took a book. What book do you think the spaceman took with him into space to Jupiter? His book was about a ghost who glided round a castle every night, carrying her head and giving everyone a fright. She kept it up till morning, then she found a shady nook and put her head back on again to read her favorite book. I wonder what her favorite book is about. A ghost. Her favorite book is about a cozy armchair and a boy called Charlie Cook. All those adventures and all those people and animals and places that I've never been in real life, but we all just experienced them together with Charlie Cook and his favorite book. I am so glad that you were here with me to read both of these stories today. And I think it just goes to show you that, just like it says in Charlie Cook's favorite book, books are treasures, right? And I treasure my time with you and books and songs and fun. So today, if you have some time and you want to pretend to be a dragon, find a toilet paper roll or a paper towel roll or just a piece of paper and roll it up and tape it, right? Use your imagination. That's the key to everything, is using your imagination. It's time for me to go. And so we have to sing our goodbye song. Can you sing it along with me? Oh, you know what? I almost forgot to look back and see who had said hello. Let's see. Quinn. Remember, I asked you a long time ago, I asked you, what do you love most about books and stories and reading? And Rosalind says she loves when her mom and dad read books to her. Rosalind, I loved reading books to my children too. So I know how fun that can be when you're a child and when you're a parent. Carmen says she enjoys sitting with me, Miss Sheila, and listening to me read to her. Well, thanks, Carmen. It makes my heart so happy to get to read with you too. Thanks for coming. Nathan says, hi, hello, Nathan. And my friends Laura and Nora are here too. Hello, everybody. All righty, well, it's time to go now. So let's sing our goodbye song, shall we? Here we go. Do you remember how it goes? I love you. You love me. We're best friends like friends should be, with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Join me again for a story soon. All right, everybody, we're going to go now. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming. Happy reading. Happy Thursday. I'll see you again on Tuesday, okay? I'll be here, and I hope you are too. See you later. Bye-bye.